My dad works as a delivery driver every single day. He works day in and day out to pay the bills, to actually help me live. And he even has a fractured back. He's struggling, I can see he's struggling, I can see he's getting old. And I know inside, he waits for that day for me to save him. My mum works 4-hour shifts, Monday to Friday, and she comes back extremely exhausted. She comes back looking tired and in pain. And I hate to see it. I really hate to see it. But they still love me. They still take so much care of me, and they support me in every area of my life. They support me with this YouTube channel, they support me with business, they support me with going to the gym and eating healthy and getting a good physique. And I'm so grateful for that. My sisters also work. And looking back at this, I see my whole family is enslaved to jobs. They're enslaved to society. They're enslaved to this little rat race of, oh yeah, working day in, day out, 9 to 5, getting a pension and then retired at like age 68 or something, and wasting their whole life. And I've realized that any problems, any family problems, any family arguments, they all stem from one thing. All stem from one thing. And that is money. The root cause is money. Everything. Maybe if we just had a bigger house, maybe if we just had a bigger this, maybe if we could afford this, afford that. And I'm not in the worst financial situation. Like, I've got a home, I've got food, we're living, I go to school, I get everything I need. I'm good. But like, the stress of money really gets put onto my family, especially because my parents are getting old. And that's why I've taken it upon myself as their 15-year-old son to retire them, to save them, to set them free from this shit. But before we get into this video, if you also want to retire your parents, if you also want to hit the big goal, if you want to work like me, wake up at 3 a.m. every single day and work for 3 hours straight, work so hard to retire your parents, to smash out that massive goal. If you want to have that productivity, I have paid coaching in the top link in the description below, where I will personally make you a custom productivity protocol and help you maximize your productivity. Productivity is the main constraint for everyone. If you simply could do enough work, you'd smash every goal out. Like let's say LeBron James or Kobe, they were smashing matches every single day. They would wake up at 4 a.m. and do work. It's not talent. It doesn't come from talent. It comes from hard work. And when you can get so much done in one day, everything changes. Your ability to smash your goals 10x's. So that's the top link in the description below if you want to check that out. But as I was saying, you need to retire your parents. You need to set them free. And it's not just with money. It's not just like, oh yeah, retire them from their jobs, retire them from money, and just set them free. Help them. Allow them to do stuff they love, like hobbies, like things that they truly like. My dad loves farming, loves gardening. He's got an allotment, and he still does that, even though he still works. But he still does that because he truly loves it. He loves the fact that he can plant things and grow them and eat them fresh and organically. I don't know what hobby my mum would like, but I'm sure she'd like to do something rather than this shitty job. And you can set them free to do something that they truly love. So they're not even free from their jobs. They're also free from the worries of life. That is true retirement. That's a true happy life. What I'm doing right now, it makes me happy. Recording these YouTube videos, helping people, younger people, like me and to do these things, like retire their parents. This is what I want to do. This makes me so happy. And that's what I want my parents to do. I want them to do something that fulfills them, that truly fulfills their purpose. Why they're here right now. Make them do actual good deeds and things in their life. Make them feel so great. And one thing with this is, you can't do it before it's late. You can't do it you can't do it before it's too late, because they're going to get old. And when they're old, if you retire them, if you allow them to do what they want to do, they're probably going to be sitting at home doing nothing. They're not going to be able to do what they wanted to do because they were enslaved to you. They enslaved their whole life. Since the day they were born, they were enslaved to you. You wasted their life. And I'm not saying that's your fault, but it is your fault that you could have saved them right now. You could have put the effort in right now. And my parents are quite old. I was quite a late child. I was born when my mum was like 40. My dad is about 60 now. That's like the age of some people's grandparents. I'm 15 years old, by the way. And it's coming to the point where if I don't retire them in 1, 2, 3 years, it's going to be too late. They're going to be too old to do anything. So I'm taking the initiative right now. I'm going to save them. And one thing I know for sure is, I will retire them before they die. I will change their life before they die. I have it written in bold letters on my wall. Retire your parents. They've done so much for you, and you can't let them leave this world without giving them that token of gratitude, without thanking them. Everyone is counting on you. Your ancestors, till this point, for you to be alive today, your ancestors suffered. They worked hard. They hunted. They catched boars. They catched pigs. They catched all these animals, yeah? They went on big hunts. They took risks. They probably fought lions for you to be alive today. And they either gave birth to one of two things. And that was either a pussy or a hard worker. And this is your time to prove it. No matter how young you are, if you're 13, 14, 15, if you're 28 right now, go save your bloodline. Become that guy who's the strongest man in your bloodline. Penetrate and rip through this world. Because if there's one person that will save your bloodline, it's you. You are that guy. And you might be thinking right now, oh, how will I do it? How will I retire my parents? You might be thinking there's thousands of business models out there. There's drop shipping, there's copywriting, there's fucking flipping products. There's so much shit out there. You can do so much. But you might be thinking, what should I do? What's the best business model? And I'm going to tell you the easiest way, the simplest way to do something that you truly love and make so much money off of it that you think I'm lying. And that is social media. It is uploading things, posting things that you truly love, your hobbies, and providing true value and helping people out like you in that niche. So for me, it's self-improvement. I'm helping you improve yourself to the fullest. I'm helping you push to the next level. And I love making these YouTube videos. This is so fun right now. I have no thoughts in my mind. I'm just talking to you. Words are coming out of my mouth. I'm teaching you. I love this. I haven't even realized it's been 9 minutes and 44 seconds. It feels like it's been 1 minute. And you can do something that you love too. You can talk about football, boxing, anything, baking. Trying to think about chiropractors. You can do anything. You can post about anything. And if you truly provide value, if you truly give something to the people and they want it, yeah, you will make money. So what you have to do in this business model is post about something that you love, give value, and then sell a product that gives true value, that's actually worth it. Like my paid coaching, productivity is such a big constraint for people. If people could simply get more work done, they'd be making so much more. I know that I could help them, and that is true value. That's worth it. That's why people will buy my coaching. This is the way. This is the path to greatness. And if you don't believe me, well, you're not going to get anywhere. I'm just telling you that much. Try out social media. It's a no-brainer. If you put in the effort now, yeah, I guarantee you, if you truly work hard now, even if you procrastinate, let's say over the few months a bit, even if you push some things off, but you still keep on pushing, you still keep on working hard, you will, in 2 years, I guarantee, you will retire your parents. You'll be making enough money to retire your parents and to retire yourself. In just 2 years. You might be thinking, 2 years? What the fuck? I'm not waiting that long. My school's gonna end by then. This is gonna happen. I might have to go to university, or my job. What about my job? This is the sacrifice you need to make. It's hard. It's tough. I never said it's gonna be easy. I never said it's going to be easy to retire your parents, to retire your bloodline. This is going to be hard. This is going to be painful. You're going to hate it. You might feel motivated right now, but I promise you, in a week, in 2 weeks, when you forget about this, you're not going to want to do the work. You're not going to want to push. When you're not seeing any results, you're not going to want to rip through and actually work hard every single day. And that's simply because you don't want it enough. I am going to retire my parents. Mark my words. I will retire my parents, no matter what happens. And that's why I make these videos every single day. That's why I'm pushing every single day. And I know you can do this too. I know this is possible for you too. When it gets tough, just remember that you can't let your parents get too old before you retire them. You can't let your family get too old before you retire them. You could save your children from school, from all this shit. You could be that guy. I've got a free productivity course. If you want to check that out, I promise you, I assure you, that will help you retire your parents. That's the second link in the description below. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe for more videos like this. I will be pushing you to the next level. So if you want to go there with me, subscribe. Tomorrow is not a promise. So do what you can today. Anything can happen tomorrow. Tomorrow is not a guarantee. Your parents could die tomorrow. You could die tomorrow. You could get hit by a truck. Tomorrow is not a promise. So do what you can today. I'll see you in the next one.